There are two distinct functions of an integrated management systems. We will discuss this because how IMS, that is integration management systems, will play a key role in integrating and building a framework, an organizational framework for running this in a single point direction with all harmony, that is harmonizing all systems and putting them and constructing them into an integrated systems management. Let us discuss what is it. An integrated management system integrates all of an organization's systems and processes into one complete framework, enabling an organization to work as a single unit and unified with with a unified objectives. These days, search engines like Google are the go-to source for all the answers, angles, interpretations, and everything else. As I thought about integrated management systems and their benefits, I too turned to the Google for insights. This is what I understood. A management system is a set of policies, processes, and procedures used by an organization to ensure that it can fulfill the tasks required to achieve its objectives. These objectives cover many aspects of the organization's operations, including financial success, safe operation, product quality, client relationships, legislative and regulatory conformance, and worker management. All these aspects put together we call is what is integration management system. An integrated management system combines multiple management system standards. I repeat the word. The system standards to which an organization is registered. The management systems are developed, implemented, and maintained via one system with the processes that cover each standard's requirements. There may be several standards, but putting all these together through IMS, we can achieving all or meeting the needs of all these standards. The main benefits of IMS are curbing inflicting objectives or conflicting objectives, eliminate conflicting responsibilities and relationships, improve internal and external communication, harmonize practices for each standard, unify business focus, maintain objectives and goals, maintain a customer focus. Lastly, remember that there are no shortcuts. Templates come with many promises but do not enable the long term gains of a well implemented IMS. Well implemented IMS, integrated management system, can bring laurels to the organization and also lead the organization into the financial path in a successful way. First of all, there must be integrated reporting. That is an essential fundamentality of this IMS. The development of integrated reporting is designed to enhance and consolidate existing reporting practices, to move towards a reporting framework that provides the information needed to assess organizational value in this present vibrant century. What is integrated reporting? Integrated reporting brings together material information about an organization's strategy, governance, performance, and prospects in a way that reflects the commercial, social, and environmental context within which it operates. It provides a clear and concise representation of how an organization demonstrates stewardship and how it creates and sustains value. How it creates sustained value. An integrated report should be an organization's primary reporting vehicle, primarily responding vehicle. Why do we need an integrated reporting? This is also very important point which you have to discuss in building integrated management system. Since the current business reporting model was designed, there have been major changes in the way business is conducted, how business creates value, and the context in which business operates. These changes are interdependent and reflect trends such as the following. So, here I would like to mention an important point. Whenever there is an expansion, whenever there is an amalgamation with other undertakings, you have to incorporate, you have to absorb the other systems, and you have to fill up certain gaps with the systems which you have evolved with the present organization. In that process of creating a bridge or bridging the between two different systems, this integrated reporting, basically constructing an integrated reporting system that will help you. The present day we see globalization, growing policy activity around the world in response to financial governance and other crises, heightened expectations of corporate transparency and accountability, actual and prospective resource scarcity, population growth, and environmental concerns. Reports are already long and are getting longer, but because reporting has evolved in separate, disconnected strands, critical interdependencies between strategy, governance, operations, and financial and non-financial performance are not made clear in certain organizations at the time of amalgamation or expansion. To provide for the growing demand for a broad information markets, regulators, and civil society, a framework is needed that can support the future development of reporting. I repeat this sentence, which has got very much value. A framework is needed that can support the future development of reporting, reflecting this growing complexity. Such a framework needs to bring together the diverse but currently disconnected strands of reporting into a coherent, integrated whole. I repeat these words, into a create a coherent, integrated value and demonstrate an organization's ability to create value now and for the future. The benefits of an integrated reporting we will enlist now. Research has shown that reporting influences behavior. Integrated reporting results in a broader explanation of the performance than traditional reporting. It makes visible an organization's use of and dependence on different resources and relationships, that is, capitals, financial, manufactured, human, intellectual, natural, and social. Here I would like to inform all of you. It is clearly mentioned intellectual. The role of intellectual, that's what in my previous video also I have emphasized, that critical thinking is also a capital for an organization and the organization's success to and an impact on them. Reporting this information is critical to a meaningful assessment of the long-term viability of the organization's business model and strategy. Meeting the information needs of investors and other stakeholders, and ultimately the effective allocation of scarce resources. An international framework also has to be built up for the organizations of corporate nature. The core objective of the framework is to guide organizations on communicating the broad set of information needed by investors and other stakeholders to assess the organization's long-term prospects in a clear, concise, connected, and comparable format. That comparable format is very essential. This will enable those organizations, the investors, and others to make better short and long-term decisions in investing in our organization. The initial focus is on reporting by larger companies and on the needs of their investors. The framework will help to elicit consistent reporting by organizations, provide broad parameters for policymakers and regulators, and provide a focus of harmonizing reporting standards. These reporting standards, that building standards and sustaining the standards and working for the standards through information systems and formats and eliciting information to the ground level people is basically very important work of the integrated management system. The development of integrated reporting is designed to enhance and consolidate existing reporting practices and through collaboration, consultation, and experimentation to move towards reporting framework that provides information needed to assess organizational value in this present century. Here, most important part we have to discuss is experimentation, consultation, and collaboration. These three are very much important in the process of building a effective framework of reporting. Basically, my intention of this summary is to project my feeling. Do we have a requirement of keeping these two distinct functions under the same umbrella? Same umbrella. These two distinct functions may be complementary to each other. That is, integrated reporting and creating integrated management systems. These two distinct functions must be kept under the same umbrella. Will it be good or not? For that expression, my view of integration of multiple systems into one stream is an art. Dealing and drilling with an internal conflicting systems and molding them into a seamless working method requires totally a different premise. The craft of integrated reporting is a skillful establishment, embellishment of and ornamentation to the available systems for a clear expression to the stakeholders for taking an investing decision. Always we must keep it in our mind. The projected data which integrated management system prepares, it must give an expression to the stakeholders for taking an investing decision in favor of our organization. Here the projection of the strategy as a sustainable vehicle is the necessity. This is purely an academic point of view without any intention to influence your own organizational processes. But to the best of my knowledge, in my opinion, it is better to keep both these two distinct functions under same umbrella, which will go hand to hand and give a beautiful result to the organization. Thank you very much.